Yo, Counter Attack podcast with myself, Daps.
Spence.
Lamin's not here, couldn't make it today.
He's on, where is he now? Flying over the...
Don't know, bro.
One of them oceans or something.
He's probably on a rocket somewhere.
He's doing something.
Yeah.
Shout out Lamin anyway.
It's so funny. Wait, I'll get to that. In fact, let me get to it now. Lamin, the funny thing about Lamin is that he's always got like networking mode.
He's sick, bruv.
So we went to
the Canoe Cup.
Yeah, the Canoe Cup, from the Masters football thing. In fact, before I say that, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that. Hashtag Counter Attack podcast. Yeah, also live show, tickets going. Yeah, so make sure you get yours. You know, we got Carlton Cole, we got Leon McKenzie, we got Gabriel Zakuani, and we got Izzy Iriekpin. So make sure you get your tickets because they will sell out and it's going to be a good night. And tickets are only a tenner. Early bird ones are £8.
I think the early birds are nearly done though, no?
Early birds are nearly done.
Oh, we've got to get it in them.
So yeah, guys, listen, get your ticket in it. So that's the 28th of October, Counter Attack Live. Gabby, who's Gabby? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't get Gab Zakuani. We got Carlton Cole, Izzy Iriekpin, and Leon McKenzie there for Q&As. We've got the normal topics, debates, there's music, Slick is playing.
We're going to have some giveaways.
Some giveaways like last time. We had good giveaways last time.
Good I got some
kits and the books and all.
I got some bits, you know.
Yeah, but don't even expose it. But yeah, get your tickets on shubs.com. So yeah, and guys, like I said, keep liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, and all of that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I know we haven't been the greatest at interacting back lately, but we're back on it. So keep the questions, keep the comments, you know, keep the hate for Spence coming. I'm joking, there's no hate for Spence. Oh yeah, obviously, Spence's coaching corner. That's really good.
Oh yeah.
That's really good.
They shut me down, bruv. Did you see that?
Yeah, I know, I saw.
We were well on the way going viral, bruv.
Trying to shut him down, but yeah. Cool, but Lamin, yeah, back to Lamin. So funny, he was, that light's really bright, bro. Yeah, Lamin was basically with me at the Canoe Cup. Shout out Canoe.
Every time.
Mate, every person we see, yeah, Lamin's like, oh, you're right, mate. Lamin.
That's what I rate him, yeah. I bet sometimes you thought, like the way he just chatted.
Like he knows
he must know,
yeah. There was once it didn't work though. The guy goes, oh, Lamin goes, don't I know you from... No, that's not me.
Nah, but I rate Lamin though. Because he just gets himself, like, you see like when he's like, then he messages and goes, I got into VIP.
I got into VIP.
Of course he did, bro.
Yeah, he's just different. Like, literally me, him and Ricky, shout out Ricks, we were there. And then I'd go somewhere, do something, whatever, I come back. Lamin is deep in conversation with someone. Literally, and this is how the conversation ends. Oh, well, hit me up and we'll sort something out. Yeah. Shout out Lamin, man.
Lam's a hero, bro.
The guy's always on the case. But yeah, let me get this thing up right now. This is how we're going to start this. I think there's only one place to start. Let me get my headphones for this.
Do I need to wear headphones?
I mean, if you want to hear it, yeah. Do you want to hear it?
I can't hear it at all.
No, you won't be able to hear it.
What sort of... What? Which one? This one?
Pick anyone, innit?
We made it, bro. We got headphones now.
Oh, right. Hey, this sounds cool. Even with, like, when you're talking normally. Like, can I just say, that Brent studio is
Jeez, I'm going to break this still.
Listen, just, if you break it, he's not here right now, so just put it back and then just act
like
it was already done.
It's on the airwaves, bro. It's bait. No, here we go. I got it.
I know, no. Spence, if it's broken, just put it down and we'll just...
That's how you know I don't do with these.
I'll just stop the camera now, quick.
No, we're good.
Okay, hey, unravel the tin, fam. You want to break your neck?
Oh, my God. But then I have to re-ravel. See? Boom.
Alright, cool.
We're good.
So, you lot ready? This is how we're going to start this podcast today. Let's go.
I thought that on the World Cup, he was okay. There were two matches that I was like, he was really good, but not on the highest level. You know, I love his talent. You know, don't get me wrong, but the talent is not 20 minutes. You know, you have to play 90 minutes. You have to take, you have to have the power to take a team and lift the team. And I don't see that. And the thing is, with Pogba, where do you put him? What is his best role in the Man United? Tell me. What do you think?
I'll get back to that, but I think there's more players on the pitch than just Pogba, right? The whole team is performing poorly, but they're using him as a scapegoat. Why? Why? Because he has the biggest profile. They spent.
Who is the club is or the team is?
I'm sorry, Mourinho is using him as a scapegoat. They spent a ton of money on him, fair enough, but there's other players out there that aren't performing. Look,
I saw him play.
Okay. Shout out Edgar Davids.
Are you sure that wasn't me just talking in a Dutch accent?
No, it weren't you, mate.
He proper said everything that I've ever said. Like, proper everything.
It wasn't you, mate.
Hey, shout out Edgar, though.
Yeah, hey, shout out Edgar Davids, man.
I need to take this off. It makes me feel like I'm talking in a bathroom. But, yeah, bruv. Shout out Edgar. What do you think? What would you have to say about Edgar there?
I agree. Like,
shout him out, bruv.
The whole thing about the World Cup, which is true. I'm eating. I bought into the whole, he had a very good World Cup until I sat back and really thought about it. And you were saying it from early.
I said it from early, bruv.
And you were saying it from early. He just had a normal average.
Man's got the
Edgar Davids glasses.
Man's got the Edgars on. No, do you know what it is? Yeah? Do you know what it is? Yeah. Sorry to cut you off, because we was having this argument. Yeah, not even an argument. We was talking about it at work, and I see it like on Twitter a lot. I hear like even like the pundits say it. Blah blah blah. Pogba had a great World Cup. Saying whatever. Maybe Mourinho can't get the best out of him. This, that, the other. Which those are separate arguments, isn't it? But this whole Pogba had a great World Cup. Pogba was world class. Look what he done in the World Cup. So many stuff I've seen on Twitter with that. And I even had to say to like one of the guys at work, I was like for me, it's a myth, because the World Cup's 7 games. Yeah. Mm-hmm. First game was Australia. Mm-hmm. Didn't even notice him on the pitch. Second game, Peru. Not just Pogba. Again, didn't notice him on the pitch, but France were poor for that whole thing. The Peru game. Obviously, but they were winning games and grinding through, but he's not had any standout games for them first 2. Third game, Denmark, same again, passenger. Next game, when they go out to the knockouts, Argentina, again, didn't really notice him. Mbappe was the standout guy that game. Quarterfinals was Uruguay. I watched the first half. I thought he had a good first half, but then I spoke to other people and they said second half he wasn't great. So let's just give him that. We'll just say he had a good game there. Semi-finals, Belgium. I didn't see that one, but I heard he had a good one. So we'll give him 2. Yeah, even though one of them we've just given for free, but we'll give him 2. But
Edgar Davids, sorry to cut you off.
Go on.
Said the talent should be more than just 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, 100%.
It should be more than just 20 minutes, and I think 100%. That's always been my thing. He's got the attributes to be an absolute world beater.
Yeah.
What are you smelling?
No, I'm looking at that.
Yeah, he's got attributes to be an absolute world beater, but it's how often he can actually produce it at the top level. And I think it was Souness. People get onto Souness because he's always onto Pogba, yeah. But Souness said something the other day, yeah. He said, since he's come to United, has he really improved?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Has he improved the team? Has he ever been that guy that you can look to actually, carry the team kind of thing? And he has 1 or 2 games here, but then he does a madness, and that's the whole. And I listened to him, and I just thought it's the truth. Since he's come, he's not kicked on to the next level. Forget the price tag, forget all that. But since he's come as a player, he's not really improved. He's kind of just stayed the same.
Do you know what? I've said it before. Like with Pogba, he's got all the attributes. He's got everything there to be good. Yeah, he is good. He's a good player. He's got everything there to be what they build him up to be. But he's not that guy. Do you see what I'm saying? He won the World Cup, yes. But I mean, even you go back. So we just went through 6 games, and then obviously the final, which again, Croatia, just moved to them, but they scored 4 goals. Mm-hmm. Pogba, I wouldn't even say he had a great game again. So if we're going off 7 games, we might give him 2, maybe 1.
I think he had a standard World Cup. He had a standard. He didn't have a poor World Cup.
I wouldn't say he had a poor, but I wouldn't he was just average. He wasn't. I didn't watch it and think. Player. Yeah, I didn't watch it and think, oh, he's bad. But I didn't watch it and think, oh, he's had a good World Cup. You can see when someone's had a good World Cup.
If ordinary Tolisso or someone had his World Cup, you'd think, Tolisso had an all right World Cup.
Yeah, it's just it's solid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
No, I hear
it's
that.
it's not the way that they go on. Look at the World Cup he's had. He's gonna come down and do it in the Prem. But why? You go back to even like the Euros 2016. Again, very average like tournament on a whole.
Oh no, he was poor. No.
Very average tournament.
He was poor.
But this is what but this is what I'm saying. People will just see like it's 2 years ago, and like human nature, we remember sort of things that are like the last thing that happened.
Yeah.
So
It's
2 years ago gets
it's the whole thing. You're only as good as your last game.
so 2 years ago gets kind of pushed to the back, and people will just say, "No, but they got to the final." So when you say it like that, it's like, "Oh yeah, Pogba was in a team that went to the final. He must have been good." 5 years or in 10 years' time, people will say, "But Pogba won the World Cup," and
But
it will
yeah.
disregard the performances of the World Cup itself.
The whole reason why I actually played that, because I heard it today on Insta, but the whole reason why I even played that was to kind of go into a separate thing, because there's only one place we can start is the whole Mourinho Pogba situation.
Oh yeah,
Like there's them two not getting along, but then there's also the side of things where it's just like, does Mourinho need to go? Does Pogba need to go? But my whole thing is with this Pogba situation is that I think United are very lucky that they've got Pogba to blame, because Pogba's taking all the heat when Mourinho's not taking the heat.
yeah,
It falls a lot on Pogba, but the reality of that situation is that a lot of their players are performing badly.
definitely.
A lot of their players, but in the news, all you ever see is Mourinho, Pogba.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying? Pogba's got a lot of like the headlines recently, but then you look at the team. Matic, imagine I've got people telling me Matic is absolute pony, and I like Matic,
yeah,
but he's not playing well right now. Do you get what I'm saying? You got him. You've got obviously Sanchez. Hey, what is it with Sanchez? Because you know what?
Peace.
You see me, yeah.
He doesn't need to play now.
No, you see,
Doesn't need to.
You see me, yeah.
When that contract runs down,
No.
it'll kick in.
Hear this. You see me like that. I'm one of those guys where it's like, form is form, but your class is just, you don't lose that in it.
You shouldn't. That's the
You
thing.
don't-
You
you
don't
don't
even
lose
see the glimpses where you think
But
that's
this is
Sanchez.
it.
That's
But
the old
this is it.
Sanchez.
Sanchez now, I'm looking at him thinking, because you know sometimes it's form, but you can still see there's moments where, okay, cool, blah, blah, blah. But there's literally nothing. Like, has he actually lost it? No, he ain't lost it.
It's
He ain't
nuts.
lost it,
It's like
but
Space Jam.
It feels like he's lost it.
Yeah, them little aliens come and took his thing.
Funny enough,
Took the powers, bruv.
there were talks of Sanchez coming back to Arsenal. It's just talks. It's not real, I don't think. Would you take him?
We don't need him now.
Would you take him? No.
No, don't need him.
Especially with how he's playing. If he was playing like Sanchez, you'd
But
need him.
where would he play? Is he gonna lead the line?
Drop
We don't
Ramsey.
really need it.
Drop Ramsey.
Or Ramsey shouldn't even be playing. Where is Ramsey playing at the minute? Because sometimes
Number
he
10.
goes.
But you know what's funny? This is what I'm saying. He's playing number 10, yeah? We're going to get back to United. He's playing number 10, but because of the way Ozil plays, Ozil floats and always ends up in that number 10 role. And
Yeah.
Ramsey just... and no, you know, we're actually going to touch on that, because you heard about the whole Ramsey thing, innit? The contract.
They offered.
They offered him and he
said
agreed.
no.
No, he agreed, but then they withdrew the contract.
Arsenal withdrew
Yeah.
the contract.
The contract offer said no. So
Take that.
we'll get back to that. But what's your stance on, you know, should Pogba rightfully be getting critics, or whichever, should Mourinho actually go? Let me start with that one. Pogba, yeah, he doesn't deserve to, because there's times where you can see he's trying. Against West Ham the other day, he got the ball at one point and he was like, but literally everyone is just running away from him. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? No one wants to put. I even put a clip in the group of what
Fellaini
Fellaini was doing.
and that. Yeah, he doesn't really want the ball ever though, does he?
Bro, how poor was that?
He's a bag of shit. That's
Like-
the Jordan Henderson one.
They don't want.
You show, like Theo Walcott was the king of that. I show, but I don't show. So I'm
Mate.
just behind the defender. So there's no real angle to actually receive the ball.
Yeah.
But if I got my hand out, it looks like he wants it. He wants it.
I think he's trying, but then, especially at a time like now where you know you're under pressure from everyone, just keep things simple sometimes. But against Wolves, do you see what happened?
Yeah, when he got caught in possession.
And you know, there's absolutely no need for him to get caught in possession
See,
like that.
the thing, yeah, and why he's not, or why he can't break into that bracket is because just the little things where you know, everyone knows it. Like when you play, first few minutes, everyone just get a touch of the ball. Just keep it simple. Get your confidence up. Even if you're confident going into the game, but do you know what I mean? Get a few short passes, build it up, and then start doing what you're doing. He just, like, especially now, Man United, you can see it's just not working.
Yeah.
And when you're playing in games and you're in a run, 4 or 5 games, no one's really playing well. We're conceding goals. We're not winning. And morale's down.
Shots,
you
nothing.
go back to basics. Everyone knows
This
that.
is it.
He doesn't have a basic.
And this is what I'm trying to say. He's too, I don't know what it is, because he's good enough, but it's basically like what you just said. He's got, his ability is like here, but it's almost as if this stuff that you need here, he's just not interested in doing it. And the difference is people like a David Silva, their ability is here, but they do these things really well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The thing is with any level, of football, and obviously like I'm talking like I'll talk like when I was playing, which obviously is much lower, but the same principles apply. A manager is not gonna play or he's not gonna rate you, if he knows you're not gonna give him 100%.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So you might try things, and if you lose it, you need to get that ball back.
Yeah.
Or if you don't, you got to break your neck trying to. Doesn't help himself when he doesn't look to recover. There was times like West Ham. There was one time, second half, he got the ball, he give it away, like he's trying to play forward. He's give it away. It's come back to him. He could have set it back to to right back or someone.
He probably invited pressure on.
No. He waited for 2 men to come. And he tried.
Exactly.
He tried. I don't know exactly what he tried to do. Anyway, they've took the ball off him. As they've taken, they've kind of not left one on him, but it's got a bit physical. He's dropped
by the side,
by the touchline, and he's dropped, and he's kind of looked up. He's not got nothing, and he's sat there for a few seconds. And obviously, plays going on, and he's like in his own world. And fans don't like that, and managers don't like that.
And this is another thing with Pogba that really irritates me. It's the way, like he just said, a pass 5 yards will be there. He'll be on. He'll wait for the pressure to come from a man, get involved in the physical thing. And most people he comes up against, he can out-battle them, innit? It makes him look good. He shrugged them off and he strided forward. Makes him look good.
Need to.
But then you come up against certain players where they're stronger than him, or they just managed to nip the ball. Like what happened against West Ham when he should never have got in that position in the first place.
It happens.
And he loses the ball. Do you get what I'm saying?
The thing is, if he just, like for instance, he can do that. If people come close to him, he's got the ability to go past the man. But if every time the ball comes to him, let's just say, first time, bang, he just popped it off. Bang, bang, bang. It's going to come a point where, as a defender, it's like, I'm not even going to go close to him because he's just moving it one touch and I'm just going to be at the game. So I'm just going to drop right off. Yeah. And all of a sudden now, bang, I've got the ball and it's comfortable. I've got time, I've got space. Now maybe I can go forward, picking my passes that I want to do. I just feel like he doesn't help himself. Like, admittedly, like, all the criticism he comes under, he shouldn't. But
he's not even their worst player. Imagine that.
He's earning lots of money and he's black. So the media ain't going to like him from that. But from just talking from football, like for me, he just doesn't help himself.
Yeah, and that's basically in rounding.
Like
what I say about him.
If you ain't gonna work hard, that's the minimum anyone asks for. Like that's why there's certain players who and we've all been there when you're playing football. Even people listening on the pod where you play in a team or something, and it's like, how is this guy playing? Why is he playing? He brings nothing to the team. He can't pass. He can't this. He can't that. But if the gaffer said, run through that wall, he's gonna try.
Lee Catmull.
He's gonna run through the wall.
Yeah, Lee Catmull.
Do you see what I'm saying? And when it comes down to a person who technically can do this, that, the other, against someone who is gonna, if I said, you know what I mean, like, put the telly in the bath and jump in, he's gonna do it. Yeah. But he ain't even gonna question it. He's gonna do it. So when it's crunch time, and I'm under the cosh now, and I know, you know what, 2 games I've got, or I might be out of a job. Who am I going to trust? Am I going to trust the guy who kind of wants to do his own thing and he doesn't really work hard or like go into hell? Or am I going to trust the geezer who, he might not be able to pass and do that like him, but you know what? If his man gets away from him, he's going to fucking track him.
Okay, at what point with Pogba do we just say, it's not that he's not good enough, but...
No. He's not what they've made him out to be. He's not world class. He's not world level.
Yeah.
He's a good player, and on his day, he's a very good player.
Yeah, because
but his his on his days too few and far between.
Because remember, when he first come, people were saying he was doing well because you need someone like a Pirlo behind him. They bought Carrick in, didn't quite work. Well, it works. His form improved when Carrick was there. But then next thing, play him with Herrera and that. Now playing with Fred, playing with Matic. There's always an excuse.
You know, but this is what I'm saying. Like there's like I said in the group, yeah, and maybe my words was a bit harsh when I said shit, yeah. But if my performance depends on everything else, like, you know, we need this player and that player and that player and that player and that player to make me good or to make me perform, I can't be a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I might not be, the system might not suit me, yeah, but you will see my qualities.
Yeah.
You can't hide that. You see, like Ozil, when he first come Arsenal, and he was doing well, and then Wenger's putting him on the left, on the right, he's having to track back, and he didn't look like the Real Madrid Ozil, but there was times where you'd see balls will come in and it will, a wicked touch or a good pass, and you'll be like, yeah, that's the guy. Like, you know, he's still got that quality.
Yeah.
Just in the wrong system. I haven't seen enough of Pogba to say, that's the Pogba. That's the Pogba. Everyone just goes off of like pretty much, he scored a lot of goals at Juve, and we saw a lot of YouTube and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to, like, I haven't seen a match where I've sat back and said, fuck me.
Okay, cool. Rounding up on Pogba, yeah? No, forget Pogba.
He's in the wrong for the Mourinho thing, for me personally as well.
I was just about to get that great segue. Why is he in the wrong?
For me personally, it's old school. If that's the manager, you can't undermine the manager.
But we're talking about the training.
You know, like
video.
screwing him and stuff like
this
that.
is the thing. That video is when I saw that Pogba is... I kind of knew he's big time already, but it's one thing being big time in terms of like social media and whatever, but it's the next thing when it comes to like your coach.
That's too much.
Because that one there lets me know he kind of feels like he runs things.
Yeah. Shall I tell you why he potentially runs things? Because how can a player and a manager is having this and that, and there's talk of, and I read it as well, people comment, Mourinho has to go before the player.
No, but hear this.
Pogba FC.
This is when this is
and
when
that's not like Mourinho, like, for the record, he hasn't been good enough for what he's done. But you can't back a player over a manager.
Listen,
go on.
So cameras are there, remember? They know cameras. It's not like someone's over the wall, like taking a picture. Cameras are there. You know that. Pogba comes out. And the thing is, Jose Mourinho has said something, but he's not done it baitly. Do you get what I'm saying? Jose Mourinho said something, but his hands in his pocket, he's smiling to make sure that it's not bait.
All right, yeah.
Pogba's like, it's all a show for him.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You know what you're doing.
It's all a show, like, what? And then they're talking, he's just like it's a disrespect.
No, bruv.
It's a disrespect.
It's like, it's even like, take football away from it. You know, like when you're a kid and, you know what I mean, you're at your families and there might be uncles, aunties and distant whoever's. And
they might say something. And even if you know they're wrong.
Even if you know, my mum tells me things and I know she's wrong. But you know what? Or my gran, it's the worst thing. I'll just be like, okay, gran.
There's times my manager at football, like, let's keep it like strictly football, or one of the coaches will tell you something and you know it's wrong, but you just have to shut up.
Yeah, it's for me. It's a respect thing, innit? Like as well. This is the biggest thing here with that whole thing for me, because like whether it's football, whether it's your work, whatever it is, you might not necessarily get on with your superior, whoever that is. But you know what it is, end of the day, you're professional. Yeah. You're a professional. So you can get on with the job. Yeah. And put everything aside.
Are we saying
he's a professional footballer?
Are we saying that Mourinho has to go? Not because of that situation.
I think, if you look at it, I think he has to go.
Do you know
I don't like to say that.
The only reason why I say he has to, obviously as an Arsenal fan, I want him to stay. But if I'm being honest, he has to go. But the only reason why I feel like he has to go, and this is just, forget like my bias or anything, is this literally just because you can see he's literally lost like players.
He looks a bit mad.
And also, so when I knew he's finished, against West Ham, he played 3 at the back with the wingers, with the wing backs, and he put McTominay as a centre back. McTominay was one of the 3. You've got another centre back on the bench, you know. But McTominay is one of your three, a centre midfielder. Do you get what I'm saying? And he kept him there. Even when they switched to 4-4-2, he kept him at the back. Took off another defender. And I was thinking, you're up against West Ham, who attack. They're on fire right now, and they've got good players, and you don't even put a first choice centre back there.
Yeah, there's so much going on, but it's just. I mean, if you look at the 3 years, obviously he won the Europa and everything. I think definitely you'd have to say he's improved Man United, because even though through all of this, how we get onto United and that, even though it was a blowout last year, City winning the league, they did finish second.
But also, you have to. I always say this to people that had City not had an outstanding season, United would have been up there. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, but this is what I'm saying. Like, obviously, City done what they done, but so even if we just take City out of it, United finished above Liverpool, who we love. Everyone loves Liverpool now. Do you see what I'm saying? But he was more consistent than Liverpool, than Spurs, who everyone loved last year as well. You finished above them. So you've improved. But I think as well, like, he wants this player, that player, and the board ain't doing it. It seems as well like the board kind of has lost faith in him.
Yeah.
And I think if you've got a gaffer in, and, you know, regardless of the money, you're Man United, you can get whoever, whatever. Like, if he's saying, this is what I need, that's what I need, then I think you just got to chuck the funds to back him. If you ain't going to back him, then I don't feel like you believe in him, then you just got to just get rid of him.
And this is what I'm saying. It comes back to the summer, where we've spoken about it before, with all like the defenders not coming in.
Yeah.
And if you've given him that contract, you have to back him.
Yeah.
You have to back him.
You know, like, if
they didn't do it. And it's not even like money's an issue for them.
No, this is what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if he approached players and whatever, and players were like, I don't want to come Man United, obviously that's different, innit?
Yeah.
But if he's saying, this is what I need, that's what I need, and you're not going to do it, then you might as well get rid of him. Really, that's my thing. But just very quickly on the Pogba thing, do you know what upset me the most, yeah? But like I said, yeah, like, don't hate Pogba. Like, I want him to do well in that. And he doesn't deserve everything he gets. But like I said, he's black, he smiles, he's got funny colour hair. He's just, he's there to be attacked. Do you know what I mean? And that is wrong. But from just a coaching point of view, like, and just working with young kids, like, with like players like Neymar, Suarez, like, when they get fouled and they rolling down like they broke their leg. You go around playgrounds now, or playing like working with kids, when they get fouled, they're rolling around just like that, because all you ever do now, all you ever do, yeah, like, especially kids,
is what see
they see it and they follow it. Yeah. And Pogba, like, doing that and screwing the manager, like, then little Tom is gonna think, wicked. Like, not wicked, but he's gonna look, and when the gaffer says something to him on Sunday that he don't agree with, when normally you might just kind of, you think in your head, that's not right, but you just get on with it, you're gonna kind of think.
And what makes it
and
worse
give him the look.
is the fact that if it was like a Lindelof doing that to thinking, Lindelof ain't really like a brand or someone that these little kids look up to.
Pogba's Pogba.
But Pogba is like,
and Pogba's a big personality in that camp as well.
Yeah.
And there's going to be kids who are there watching and training.
I hate that, you know. You know what? Shall I tell you what it reminds me of? There's this guy called Errol, he used to train Arsenal players and that. Now he trains like a lot of, like, well, he's kicking on a bit, but like, he's a coach in it.
Yeah.
A lot of guys from the ends trained under him. Do you get what I mean? And like, these are guys who have gone on to be pro and whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? And to this day, whenever we all get together and play ball or whatever, like, it's love, innit? And we're all grown men now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when we're like 21, 26, but we're all grown. Some are like 35 in them ages.
Yeah.
When you talk to him cool, because you're a big man now, but it's a respect thing, innit?
Of course it is, bro.
Listen, I went to Errol's, hadn't trained there because obviously I've been playing football, whatever. I went back and trained. It's been about 2 years since I've been Errol. It's love when I see, Errol, what's going on? Oh, Daps, in straight away. Because people go there and it's so hood. I love it though. Off the topic, like, you know them ones where you can't just show up and play football if you've not been seen. So let's say guys know about it and they'll try to come for one-off session.
Oh, okay.
And Errol will be like, no, you wait there, you'll get on. You'll wait there, you won't even get on. But you got to do that about 3-4 times before you just like, okay, let me see what you can do. No, but I love that. Yeah. I love that. So anyway, guys come, these younger ones. I remember I went there and he'll put me in straight away, Daps, go there. But then, like, the younger people when something happens, everyone's like, no. And everyone go mad. No, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. And he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You got to do this. They'll be like, El, shut up. And I'm like, rah.
Still changing, bruv.
But that makes me want to fight them.
Yeah, of course.
It makes me want to fight them.
I bet it should.
But then, not only, and the thing is, it's normally the guys with the most ability that do that. But then, someone else who's like you said, who's younger or whatever, or around about the same age, who might not be like that,
Yeah.
would then think, hold on, this guy can talk to, this coach ain't anything. I'm going to talk to him like that as well now.
Bruv,
Do you get-
this is what it is. Especially like, you know, like impressionable people, bruv. Like, there's a saying that I heard before, like,
Question.
children hear what they see.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, it's not, I can tell you everything under the sun.
Yeah.
But really, even us, we go off what we see, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, I look at it now, like from when I was a youth, certain, like my dad would say certain things, which I didn't really necessarily listen to, but I look back now and I think, or when I'm in certain situations and I think back, oh yeah, that's what dad done, or he done this that way. And do you see what I'm saying? And sometimes I kind of take what I'm gonna do off of that. Everything is what we see, bruv. So for me, you just can't do that. It's just.
Let's check if this
It's just.
even recording.
Is it? It's just disrespectful to my man, bruv. To Jose, but I don't know, man. I suppose it's just the way the world's going now, innit?
Mate.
There's no respect for the OGs, bruv.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, but Mourinho definitely has to. I can't see him turning it around. It's not like, you know, like at the beginning of the season with West Ham when they were losing that, they lost 3 on the trot.
Yeah.
But the players are playing for him, and the players, but they're just losing
Yeah, no,
games.
I think they're.
It's not even like that.
Yeah. Do you know why as well? Because like City just keep doing what they're doing, and Liverpool
It's not,
keep
but
doing
it's
what
not
they're
even
doing.
that, no, but every team is doing what they're doing. Chelsea looking like hella good. Even Arsenal, yeah.
We're not looking great, but you know what? We're showing the resilience which we haven't in the past,
like,
and we're winning games on the bounce now. But we're like, that Watford game was awful to watch, but
Who are you telling?
we lose that.
Who are you
another
telling?
time. I probably like sat there, watched it, and I thought I give up. I probably give up my Saturday afternoon for this.
Shall I tell you? Shall I tell you what? Okay, you know what? I feel like I ain't done an Arsenal run in ages. You see Mustafi, yeah?
Yeah,
Nah, he needs to throw his boots in the river.
we're not blessed with.
No,
Good
no.
CVs,
But I tell
bruv.
you what, Socrates, yeah, he ain't bad.
No, he's because he's an old school defender.
Yeah, he
no man
wants
that just wants to defend.
Yeah, just wants to defend. He ain't bad. And this is another thing. You know, now people look to ball playing defenders. Like that's if they can't play ball, then they're rubbish at defending.
Yeah.
He's not a ball playing defender, and a lot of people look at him like that. So when he gets the ball and he's under pressure and he just kicks out or whatever, like they look at him like he's rubbish. But when it comes to defending, he's not bad. Like, and he was out against Watford.
Yeah.
And did you see how he got injured?
No.
It was because of Mustafi. So basically, Mustafi's
Shout out
come, nick the
Mustafi.
ball. No, so the ball's come. All he's got to do is just put his foot through it. He's now taken a touch. So you know when you pretend to like hook it,
Yeah.
and you just take a touch, and that buys you a little bit of space. Then you can maybe pick out a pass or whatever. He's done that touch. Touch is boom. Now they've pounced on that, and they're going at him, and then he's just got a foul man on the edge of the box, Socrates,
Yeah.
and he's got a dead leg doing it. And I looked at that, and I said, if I was him, I would go mad at Mustafi. He
Punch
gets
man
up. He's like, mus,
Yeah.
like trying to talk. And then he's just like he's doing all that, like, why don't you just clear it kind of thing? Mustafi's just like, and I'm just like, nah, this guy is mad. Against Watford now, you got Holding next to you, who played very well. You got Holding. And then, like, he's the senior player there. You'd think Holding was a senior player. You watched the game, innit?
Yeah.
Cool. You see, the ball's coming up to your striker. You give away one foul, which you shouldn't be giving away, in terms of just going through the player. You've done that once. Cool. It happens everywhere. He's done it 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, he was just running through, man.
In
like,
the same match. Like,
thick.
and as an experienced defender, you know when you're not going to get the ball in it.
Thing is, you don't even need to. If you're there, he's got his back to you anyway.
Do you get what I'm
Done
saying?
in it. Happy
Like,
days.
You from schoolboy, like, just don't let him turn.
Sort of.
Once you set it down, that there should be a player really just sign him up long enough for a player to come and
Yeah, no,
whatever.
there should be. And
or he goes back.
even if there's not, you can only go there or there.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we're done. As
That's
long as
it.
he can't spin me, done.
And you're
Just running through, man.
You're running through, man, putting us under pressure.
Thick,
but on
bro.
that, Holding has played. Well, he played very well that game. There's moments where he was a bit, but he's young.
Oh, he's still a baby,
Yeah,
man.
he's young. And Iwobi
Yeah.
has come on leaps and bounds.
Do you know why?
And
Go on.
I'm telling you, this goes to show what good coaching does. Because under Wenger, the form will be bad, but you wouldn't coach him on why it's bad or give him proper direction. But whereas now, I feel like they're getting direction on what.
No, definitely.
Emery comes out after the game, and then he says stuff like, with Iwobi, I told him that I want him to be positioned more on the edge of the box because I found with him that when he picks up the ball to do stuff, he's too far away from the box, so he's not really having an impact. But he said, now move up 15 yards and you'll have more of an impact. And it's little things like that. It might not mean anything to anyone, but
you're actually coaching.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
And on top of that, do you know what it is as well? He's not playing him every game.
This is it.
Because when he first come on, I remember like his first like 2-3 games, like anyone, you're buzzing, you're in Arsenal, like you're playing, and I was thinking, this boy looks a player. But then the problem is what Wenger does or did a lot of the times,
rinses them.
Just play.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like we've got big games, or what were the big games then, whatever, Chelsea, Man United's, Liverpool's, and you just stick him in, and he's still a kid, and it's like he shouldn't be in there.
Shall I tell you who he's done that with?
But you just stick him in.
Guendouzi.
Yeah.
Guendouzi. He started the season well. The last game he played, he got taken off at half time because it wasn't the best game for him. It's not that he was bad, but we needed
but the thing is, but the thing is, again, he's still a baby, so he's gonna have so many bad games. You pull him out for a little bit.
Whereas Wenger,
you put your arm around him and you just say, look, you've played excellent. You played against Chelsea. You've done Man City. I'm happy with you. Just have a little rest now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You're 19. You're gonna have plenty more games this season. And then all of a sudden, you bring him back in. He's watched a little bit. Like, watch what these men are doing. What's happening here. He's fresh as well. Do you know what I mean?
It's even like competition. He now wants to be like, I need to get my place back.
There's everything
or whatever.
I think that's half of what killed Cech as well, because Cech just played casually.
Cech has played well this season, you know.
Yeah, but now because he knows he's under pressure.
And what's funny as well, I don't know who said this as well, but no, it was definitely soon as I said this. Cech, he was saying he still rates Cech as one of the world's best.
Yeah, I heard him say that.
And then he said the reason why he done that is because people look at Cech and they're like, what are you looking at? Oh, the score.
Spurs.
What's the score?
I can't see it. You know, I've got bad eyes, but I'm going to check on here.
He said the reason why is because...
PSG done a thing, bro.
What was the score? 6-0?
6-1.
Yeah. People say that Cech...
1-0.
to
Coutinho, second minute.
Where is it? Wembley?
Yeah, I should have gone, man. But gone.
Yeah. The reason why people are saying Cech is bad is because the footballing side of things. Like, imagine you've never had to.
He's not great with the ball at his feet.
Yeah, but he's never had to do it.
No, of course, and he's over 30.
Now he's over 30. You ask him to suddenly be that keeper, he's gonna struggle, which is fair enough. But when it comes to pure goalkeeping, old school goalkeeper, he says he's still one of the world's best.
As a goalkeeper, he's wicked. But the problem is, like at Arsenal,
it's comfort.
he knew, like,
it's comfort.
Pre-Emery, he knew he was going to play every game.
Yeah.
So when he made the mistake, there was crazy mistakes he was making. What? Don't tell me that's 2-0.
Let me see quickly.
No. Is that 2-0?
No, still 1-0. Oh no, this is delayed.
Okay.
Yeah, this is delayed.
Yeah, like, so he just knew he was going to play. And the worst thing is, like, for any player, if you make mistakes and you know you're going to play, I don't even need to necessarily even look at my mistakes. Like, why did this go wrong? Or maybe I need to do this because I'm going to play the next game. So it gets to a point where I don't even care. That's a great goal.
You know what? Spence's coaching call that he's going to have a field day with that goal.
That is a great...
You're going to have a field day. You're going to have a field day with that goal. Remember, we're on the podcast, so we've just seen it live, but people are going to talk about it.
Yeah.
And just know this is a couple days after, and I'm saying it now. When you see Trippier, what he's just done, that ball in behind, he has no clue. And even the way he spins around, he has no clue what he's doing.
I'll have to...
Spence's coaching call, and I'll break that one down. And then,
I'll have a
Lloris, that pass is what's killed Lloris, because Messi's passed. Anyway, can you see the goal properly?
Yeah, well, I've got bad eyes, but
Messi done a pass that's gone in behind. But
when Lloris has come out, that one where Lloris has come out and he's just set it back.
Yeah,
That one.
so but the pass into
Yeah.
him in the first place, Trippier was
Oh,
that
was he,
space between him
was
and
he doing the old
the space between him and the centre
Bellerin?
back was mad.
The old Bellerin.
And then he's turned around the wrong way. Don't know where Coutinho is.
That's a Hector special, that one.
And then Lloris has come out anyway.
No man's land. I don't know why he came out there because man's on the angle anyway. But anyway, I'm not a goalkeeper.
Yeah, but no, check 100% because Leno's come and Leno looks alright from what I've seen.
Bro, Leno looks alright, and you don't when you spend how much we spend 20 odd.
mil. Yeah.
When you spend 20 mil on a goalkeeper, and you know goalkeepers, that's the one position
Yeah.
where you know if you're not starting, you ain't playing that game, or if you're not number one, you're gonna be chilling for a while. So all of a sudden now he's kind of thinking, oh shit, look, there's a new manager's coming, and he's brought in a goalkeeper. That already makes me think I gotta step my game up. Do you get me? He hasn't come to sit me down and say like, you know, you're my number one. Well, I don't know this, innit? But the fact that you've brought in another goalkeeper and not like no 2 million sit on the side goalkeeper, like you've took a number one from somewhere. That means we're having to fight for this thing. And then you get to see a better Cech, which in turn helps Arsenal. It's all fresh. We're on the right track, man. We're
What
on the right
Ramsey?
track.
I saw a quote today as well saying that from his agent saying Arsenal withdrew the offer, so Ramsey has no choice but to leave against his will.
Well, it's not against his will, but go in it.
So, but what I don't get is that he's still playing.
Yeah. There's, you know what it's like contract talks, bruv. They'll probably end up just doing something. putting
No, but the
something
thing
together.
is, they offered it to him.
But before, because he was, what was it? We offered him and he was saying the money's not right or something.
he wants to be on par with Ozil.
That's it, yeah.
Wants to be on par with Ozil, which is the thing is, I like Ramsey, you know, but I don't like him.
Some of the reasons what he was saying, like to be fair, I can understand why he would have
What,
said
loyalty?
it. I heard, well, he might have said loyalty as well, but in the last few seasons, the you know, the big games and stuff like cup finals have scored. Like obviously, he scored the win against Chelsea.
Listen, I have no
scored
problem.
against Hull.
I have no problem with
Yeah,
him
no, that's what I'm saying. Like if you look at it like
getting
that,
good money.
It kind of,
But the thing
it
is,
makes sense.
and
but-
this is what maybe what people's gripe is with Ozil getting that much money. If you're on that much money, you have to be like talisman. Like you got to be
yeah.
okay. Ozil 350. No one's worth that money, unless you're like a. If Messi comes, he's on 350. I'm happy with that. Innit?
Easy.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Ramsey though, when he's playing, and I was arguing this week with somebody. They were like, "What does Ozil do?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's a luxury player. I know that." And go, "See, that's why Ramsey's better in number 10." I'm like, Ramsey's also a luxury player. Because where do you play Ramsey? Because they put him in number 10. The guy's got no vision. And the thing is, people say he's good at he's good in that number 10 role. Why? Just because he can make forward runs into the box.
That's basically that's
No,
that's
just because he can make
that's
forward
his
runs in the
selling
box.
point.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the reason why I say he's a luxury player is because if you put him in the centre midfield, you're open. You saw last season him and Xhaka.
Yeah, of course.
You put him in centre mid. No matter where you put him,
He's
ill-disciplined.
He's no discipline.
He's
His positional
ill-disciplined.
sense. He kind of goes here, there, and everywhere.
can't
He's like,
read the game.
You know, like when you're in the playground and the kids chase the ball. He does
Ramsey's
that
a
to an
luxury
extent.
player.
He runs around chasing the ball. And again, for me, like if you look over his like career and everything, obviously after he's broke his leg, and he's come and he had the really good season and stuff like that. But he's had that good season, and then how many other like in different seasons after. So if we look back and we try and average it out, does he deserve that type of money?
But this is what I'm saying. I don't think he's a luxury player for me, honestly, because no matter where you put him, there's zero discipline. He's not good enough to be a number 10.
I think he can go. For me personally,
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't miss him, you know.
No.
Like it's more like nostalgia, like or sentiment, whatever word I'm looking for. That it's been a while, 10 years at the club,
Nah,
whatever. But I wouldn't miss Ramsey.
just let him go, man.
You can't anywhere you play him. There's someone that we've got that can do a better job.
But do you know what I like as well? If that is true, like, you know what I mean? We've offered you something. You're saying, no, I want this, which again is fair enough. But the club have been like, you know what? Cool, innit? Done.
No, they offered it to him, and he was ready to sign, and they
And then they
withdrew
pulled it. Yeah, but the club's probably just thinking, but they probably would have, he was going to sign for more than they originally offered him, I'd imagine.
I think what's happened is that Emery's probably been like, no, Because
If it is, then
he
he's a
wanted to
G,
sign
bro.
this. He wanted to sign this back end of Arsenal, innit?
But if that is Emery, if
And
Emery's
said
done
fight,
that, then
and
I
probably
rate
said,
that.
like fight for your place in it, kind of thing, and show us why you deserve this money. Then we could talk about contract.
Yeah.
Because that's the only, you don't offer someone this isn't something that a decision you make overnight. You don't just offer someone a contract. Do you know what I mean? They obviously thought about it, and then for him to just be like, no, we don't want it. So
Nah, you can go, bro.
also on Team Talk TV, shout out Team Talk TV.
Shout out the guys.
We had some guests on this week from Never Losing TV. Yeah,
Never sorry?
Never Losing TV. Some TV channel got full team and all of that. I got into a proper debate, with this guy,
Yeah.
and we were talking about.
Is this on the show?
Yeah. No. It's not. It's this was off camera.
Oh, okay.
Because if it was on camera, the show would be too long. It would be like an hour long. Do you get what I'm saying? And then there were two things that I want to talk about. Stats.
Yeah.
I don't mind stats. In fact, you need stats in the game. But if stats are the only thing you're going to go by and you're not actually watching games, I've got a big problem with that. So he was telling me stats that show why Gerrard is better than Scholes. Was better than Scholes, stats. Telling me Lampard was better than Scholes. Could we just start sub-sell? Who would we start, who would we sub, and who would we sub?
Okay, and this is for them three.
Yeah, and it was Lampard, Scholes, and Gerrard.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would start Scholes all day long. For me, I'd start him all day long.
Yeah.
He wanted to start Lampard. I said, why? Lampard is the top goal-scoring English midfielder of all time. Okay.
And then Gerrard, because he scored X amount, I take it.
I said, okay, but what else? Like, what's your other reasons? Look, the stats say Lampard, blah, 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 is the best. And I'm like, okay, but as a player, if Lampard didn't score, if none of them scored in the game, who would you rather have? Lampard is the highest scoring. And I'm just like, hold on. So you're telling me stats is what you're looking at? He's like, fam. He goes, look, if you think otherwise, there's got to be stats to show me otherwise. And I'm like, stats can be distorted to show. I said, I've seen stats where Leon Britton is better than Xavi. Can you remember that?
Yeah.
Leon Britton's better than Xavi. And I was just like, nah. Great example. Last week, everyone was raving about, or the week before, whenever it was, Jorginho against West Ham.
Yeah.
The most passes ever. But he had a crap game. Imagine that. I watched the game. And a lot of people were, even the commentators were like, yeah, he's not been at it. He's not been at it. And I'm like, Jorginho plays in a system where when they're playing, he's the focal point.
Yeah, he's always going to get the
So he's always going to get the ball. Boom,
and he's always going to do, I might
boom,
do 28
boom, boom,
passes
boom.
just to you. Like me and you, when no one's
Do you get
there.
what I'm saying? He's always, so, and they're not, the way they play, they're not really a team that from right to left will just switch the ball. Switch. They'd much rather go back into the centre.
Yeah,
there,
it's just 5-6
and then
yard
to
passes.
get back to that side, it's back here. Back. So he's always on the ball. Do you get what I'm saying? But he gave away the ball so many times, missing tackles, got caught in possession. Like, do you get what I'm saying? He had a bad game.
Yeah, no.
But if you're not watching the game and you're looking at those stats, you're going to think he had an amazing game. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Of course I do.
And-
like me, I mean,
I don't know. Stats are just.
if someone tells me stats, I'd listen to it and say, oh, okay. But like, I always say it, like, I'd rather just go off my own eyes. That's just
you get what I'm saying?
always been
Nah,
my
I've
personal
got-
thing. On top of that, yeah, like, I'm always been a bit, like, I don't know, maybe it's what's that word? The not paranoid, the conspiracist, is that a word?
Conspiracy theorist. I don't know.
Or whatever, that type of thing. But
Conspiracy,
maybe
it's
it's
a word.
that what's in me. But all right, someone can come and, you know what I mean? So, even on Sky Sports, they come and say, oh, blah, blah, blah has covered X amount of ground. Like, okay, but what? Because you said it, I'm just supposed to believe it.
Yeah.
Do you know? I'm very much like that. Xhaka's had 98% ball retention. But okay, I'm just supposed to believe you.
That's another great example.
And I've seen things like that.
Gary Neville, one time Arsenal were playing, and the
Yeah,
player who had the
yeah.
most touches of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ball
yeah,
was
yeah,
Xhaka.
yeah.
And Gary Neville was like, I can't believe that. No way. Because he's been rubbish,
Yeah.
but he's had the most touches.
But this is what I'm saying. Like anyone, and you see it especially a lot now on Instagram, where there's like whatever football pages, and they'll put up stats for the
Yeah,
game which has
yeah.
passed, X amount of dribbles completed, and this, that, the other. But it's like, who's really done them? So like I always say, like I'm old school. Like if I see it with my eyes, then I believe it.
I'm telling you, Jorginho, and I love him as a player. From what I've seen, I love him. I saw him a couple times for Napoli, and this like Sarri cannot play how he plays without that guy.
No, that's why he was like, "You're coming, bruv."
And you know what's mad? Fabregas, yeah, as good as he is, Fabregas can't do that job.
Can't play.
They're just Fabregas can play. What are you talking about?
He won't really play. He won't play if Jorginho's fit.
Oh,
Jorginho's
I thought you meant
always
he
gonna
can't play ball.
Oh no,
Like,
Like Jorginho in that pivot, he's gonna play. Then you're fighting for the two in
He's
front,
got it down to
which
a
he's
T.
just
And the thing is, what kills Fabregas as well is that I was watching a game the other day, and the only place he could really come on sub or start a game is in Jorginho's place.
Yeah.
Because the other ones, you need legs.
he likes movers. That's
need
why
legs.
Kante, because he would have just proper like look how
You know
Kante
what?
was doing his thing. He would have
Unpopular opinion,
unpopular.
yes, what I'm
Go on.
going to say.
Gone.
Kante ain't been that great, you know, in this system.
But it's not his Kante can play,
No,
but he's
Kante
not a
can
great
play,
no, but he's not, he's more advanced. He's not a great passer of a ball.
No.
Do you get me?
I hear that, but everyone's like, oh, Kante's further forward. Kante kills them, you know.
I don't know
Defensive
about
side
kills.
of things, defensive side of things, you're never gonna have to worry.
Yeah.
Offensively, for what Chelsea want to do, nah, I don't think Kante is on job, you know, in that role.
But that's all
Having
he,
to move
you see,
further
like
forward
in
or
there, all he
whatever.
wants, yeah, like because Kante's just a good mover off the ball. He's gonna move, and he's just gonna create space. Like that's basically what he has. He has his one holder, and you have the two that just go, not literally go like aimlessly like Rambo, but they go aggressive running, which just creates space.
Okay, I hear that.
That's
So,
where
I
where
remember-
he'll have Kante in there.
Okay, so I saw a couple of games for Napoli where he had Hamsich in there.
Yeah.
Like, they're two very different players. Even like a Barkley.
Like technically, Thingy's a lot, but like Hamsik is
Yeah,
head and
but even
shoulders
like a
above,
Barkley.
Kante.
For that role,
Yeah.
what they wanted, Barkley's more effective in that role. That don't mean
See,
Kante's.
I proper don't like Barkley. He does well in that role.
No, he does well in that.
I proper don't
Regardless if you
like him,
like,
man.
whether you like him or not, he's doing well in that role. Hence why, to be honest, I didn't think he had a future at Chelsea, to be honest. But he's turned it around and he's getting game time ahead of
Yeah.
the likes of Fabregas, ahead of the Loftus Cheeks.
Fabregas needs to just leave though, man. It upsets me.
Yeah.
He's too good a player because he could proper go to another player and be the best player at the club, and he's just chilling, like just not playing.
I don't know about this whole Kante playing further forward thing. The thing is, maybe I'm a bit harsh. He's not playing badly, but I just think for what I think, not Kante, what's his name? Sarri has him in there
Yeah.
just because he can cover ground very quickly. Do you get what I'm saying? But in terms of football, like actually playing football, getting the ball down and the way, I don't think Kante is it, you know. I'm not saying he's a bad
He's not,
passer.
yeah, no.
I'm not saying he's a
I
bad
know what
passer.
you're saying. Like technically, he's not the top. But the thing is, the way like Sarri likes to play it is like everything is sort of like 5-6 yards the passing, which Kante can 5-6 yards.
Yeah.
And then it's everything else that he gives you physically, what he brings to the team. That's why I think why he's in there.
I think my thing with him, like I said, defensively, wherever you put him on the pitch, he's going to do your job.
Yeah.
Like however you set your team up to defend, he's always going to do what you ask of him, innit?
Yeah.
But there are times where it's time to attack, and it's second nature to him. It's not a natural thing to spot this movement there, spot that movement there, and whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas a Barkley, he might not be a better player than Kante, but it's natural to him to look forward, try to pick a pass them.
He's an attack-minded player.
Certain movements are natural to him. With Kante, it's not natural. So there are times where more time he gets away with it because you're not really coming up against that quality opposition all the time. But there are times where in that split moment, it has to be almost like an instinct. Do you get what I'm
Still
saying?
early days for him though, I think.
Nah, honestly, I don't think it's. But they're not going to get rid of him. He offers too much.
He's gonna play, but
Yeah.
he can only get better. He seems like the type of person that just wants to learn. So he'll improve that side of his game. Do you see what I'm saying? Because when they lose the ball, you might as well say you've got two defensive mids in there, and he's just got the energy where he just get in and nick the ball. If he gets the ball and the way he anticipates and nicks things, if he's nicking it higher up the park now, we're right on your back line. So get it and then I'll just pass it 2 yards.
That's what I'm
or 3
saying.
yards
The
that way.
defensive side of things. So like when it
But
comes
he'll bring
to,
up the other side. Trust me, man.
I mean, I hope so, innit? But right now, And he's not doing badly in it, but I just don't think it's it. Like, it's not it for me. It's not natural, if you know what I mean. Like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. It's a new role, and it's only October, so he's been in it for under 2 months.
What I'm saying. I'm not saying drop him, you know. I'm just saying I'm not quite sure about that one.
Nah, he'd be good, man.
Do you get what I'm saying? But like you said, it's early. What's the other thing that really annoyed me? Yes. Shout out Nevolution TV. Mate, no disrespect, yeah. But you know when you're talking to someone younger.
Go on.
You know when you're talking to someone younger. So we were talking about right backs or something. No, we're talking about City or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he said Walker's the best right back in the world. I said, he's not even the best right back in the league. And you put him in the world, and he's just like, who's better than him? I said, Aspilicueta. I was just like, no. I'm like, and I said to him, give me two times.
Yeah.
No. I said, give me your best 2 memories of Kyle Walker defending. And he's just like, no, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. As a right back in today's age, you've got to be able to, like, what a right back is in today's world, Kyle Walker embodies that. In a way, he's right with the fact that I know what he means, because from what he's seen of right backs, he's grown up Dani Alves, Maicon, Kyle Walker. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a right back to him. But I said, but he's got to be able to defend. And he's just like, why does he have to be able to, why does he have to be able to defend? He's gone to Man City and he's pushed on to next levels. I said, attacking wise and the system wise makes him look better, but when it comes down to doing your actual job of defending, like, he's not doing it. He goes, no, but how many times can you tell me that he's been caught out, blah, 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 blah. I said to him, to be honest, I'm yapping away, but I don't care. Playing in the City team who dominate possession, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not going to have to defend. Hence why they can have Otamendi in the back.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? You can have an Otamendi in the back because the way you play, you haven't actually got to be great at defending. Do you get what I'm saying? And I said it's the same with Barcelona when Mascherano can leave Liverpool in centre midfield,
and
just suddenly just drop back into centre. And as a centre back, he goes, Mascherano was one of the best. And I'm like, am I foolish for having this argument, or what? Did I just pull that? Because you know when you argue foolishly, you become the fool. So I was just like, nah.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, like I've kind of found it like more and more with football now. But you see, like even there, like he says Kyle Walker's the best. Your opinion's your opinion. Like, proper don't care whatever people think. But then you say why. That is the problem. Yeah. This is where the breakdown in football happens now. People say like generic things. So if you said, or someone says to me, like when I'd get onto Walker, and you and Lamin would be like, why don't you like Walker? And I said, this is why I don't like him, for this reason, that reason. I'm giving you reasons as to why I don't like him. Now, you don't have to agree with it, but you see that and you're like, okay, I can understand. This is what he's saying because of these reasons. You can't say because he embodies everything a fullback is now. It's like, it's proper like, you know, like when you arguing with someone about Brexit, what is Brexit? Brexit is Brexit. Yeah. You're just saying something. You haven't actually said, you haven't given me detail or facts. You just kind of said a myth.
It was so annoying because, you know, the ones that, like, the only reason why they listen to you is to respond. They don't listen to actually understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I've even gave him the England time. I think it was against Croatia, I said to him, where someone's come around the back. Trippier's lost them, man, fair enough.
Oh, was
it Croatia?
Yeah, who scored? Was that? No, not Mandzukic.
No, Perisic.
Perisic goal, yeah.
And I said, even as like basic defending, Trippier's lost his man. Cool. Walker's body position was off.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like there was nothing open about like little things like that.
Well, you only look at the Tunisia goal. He's given away a penalty because he's got the wrong body shape. He's got his back to goal. He's got his arm up. He's fouled the geezer. He's not got an open body to kind of look left, look right. Away to Burnley last season. Go and Google that goal.
Is that when he gave the ball like that?
No, there was it was either a cross or a set play, but he's the wide man's outside him and he's seen him and then he's gone that way. He's just staring this way. And he's ended up getting inside him to score. Burnley away. Just Google it and have a look. Those are the things, the reason why he's not a good right back. Because fundamentally, you might be able to, like my thing is always, if you can go forward, fantastic, and you can do X, Y, Z. But if you can't defend,
exactly,
how can you be a good defender? That's it.
About like we were talking about Socrates and earlier on as well. Not me and you, but on the show we were talking about Socrates.
Yeah.
And then I even mentioned, like he goes, no, this bit of defending he did was good. We spoke about Van Dijk, this bit of defending. Like the first thing you think about was defending. Do you get what I'm saying?
For a defender.
Whereas Walker comes, and then all you can tell me is like attacking stuff.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Like for me, like that's what I'm saying. That is the luxury. Like that's the add-ons. I can do. It's a plus that I can do this, but fundamentally, I need to do my job. Do you know what I mean? If I'm a goalkeeper, I can save goals. But then if I can catch the ball and I can sidewinder and hit my wide man, wow, I got a goalkeeper who can make assists.
Oh, you don't play FIFA, do you?
I don't know, but I might try and get into it.
I bought FIFA, yeah, when it came out, obviously. I played it on Friday. I haven't played it since. But I was Man City, yeah. Edison's kicking, yeah.
Stupid.
No, but...
They made it real life?
No, it's real life. But
yeah,
you know...
Sick.
It's not real life where it's kind of loop. Like, it's literally...
Boom.
Tekken shape.
Sick.
Do you get... And it zips through the air.
I'll buy the game just to watch. I just like little details like
and
that.
They've got... What I like about this FIFA, I know everyone says it every year, but it's so realistic in terms of player movements and off the ball running and whatever. Like, literally, the moment you get the ball...
Yeah.
Like, Edison gets the ball. Someone like, let's just say Sonny, is literally... And it's so pinpoint. If you
take a video when you do it, play it tonight.
Too much, it goes out.
No,
blah, blah,
play it tonight and video it for me.
Honestly, it's.
I love things like that.
But yeah, no, those are just my things, innit? Like, I just didn't like, and it's so hard because he had his brethren there with him as well, and he's actually a funny guy. He's funny. Like, I rate him. He's gonna come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, and they all have the same kind of mentality as him and argue with him as well. What's the score? Who scored?
Get in.
Yeah, so...
Come on.
Yeah, like, they've all got the thing. So, in the only way it looks like you're losing the argument.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm not losing, because they just can't see what I'm saying. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, imagine as well, we spoke about Hazard on the show, and I'm like, now Hazard's showing what I want him to... Like, he's now showing what I've been asking in terms of consistency.
Yeah.
But fair enough, the same guy had the point saying, the thing about, if you look at his minutes to game stats again, if you look at his minutes to game ratio or whatever, he's playing less minutes right about now.
Yeah.
So you're asking him to play 25, 30 minutes here and there. And he's coming on, badding it up in those short spaces of time.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And scoring, blah, 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 blah. And then one of my brethren was there saying, but Daps, you said William was better than Hazard. I said, I'd much rather William because he's more consistent. The guy turns around to me, he goes, William's thing is that he's never been consistent. He said that to me, William's never been consistent.
But this is what I'm saying. But was there any fact to it?
No, he's never been consistent. Hazard's been the most, I said to him, how many seasons has Hazard been like on top, like blah, blah, blah. The guy was like, oh, there was that season one time, and then I was like, consistently good for the whole season. He goes, probably about 1 or maybe 2 seasons. I'm like, but you're calling instant world class. I'm like, when did he become world class? And he goes, listen, Hazard, like when you win stuff and blah blah. I'm like, what was Hazard world class when he won the league? No, Hazard wasn't world class when he won the league. So when did he become world class? Oh, he had a good World Cup. He's come down to he started this season well. And you know, on that show, I'm just kind of like the mediator.
Yeah.
So I said, how much of that is down to form and not that? What has made him in the space of 4 months go to the top?
Become a world
and now he's world class. He had a good World Cup. Great. He started the season well. Why now, when he wasn't world class when he won the league, why now has he now become world class?
But you know what? Funny enough, you say that about like Hazard, the minutes to games and stuff. Because if you watch a lot of Hazard, like actually watch him, not the match of the day ones, watch him over 90 minutes. He plays in the 90-minute match.
I say?
He plays 15, 20-minute spells. So,
I've been saying this.
And he's got that quality where if you, especially start of the season where he'd come back from the World Cup, he's coming on last 10, 15 minutes.
And hurting people.
Because I'm tired. Like, this is what I'm saying. He's got that quality though. And I'm tired and the game's open. happy days. He's going to come in. He's going to do the thing. But then you look at a game like the other day against West Ham, didn't really do much. Scored a goal. Obviously, good goal against Liverpool. But on the balance of play, if you look at it over 90 minutes.
And against Liverpool, when he scored that goal, he literally come on.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm like. That is, he comes on when the game's stretched, and he comes on and he'll do his thing. But you look at the Saturday game against Liverpool, like he scored, like wicked goal. But if you look at his performance over 90 minutes, you'd say, was it a good performance? Not really. He had spells. And that's what he does. He plays in 10, 15-minute spells over 90 minutes. So you compact it in and he's looking the part. But like with him, again, like it's just consistency. He has started on fire. He's scoring, he's assisting. It'd be interesting to see how he goes. But he's also reaching that sort of age now. He's 27. So he's played X amount of times. And that's sort of 27, 28, 29. When you start when you peak, when you can
I'm not saying
put this consistency together.
I'm not saying he can't get there. But for
Like,
me,
he might or he
it's
might
always
not.
been a consistent thing. I've always said the whole William thing was because William consistently throughout the match gives more to the team.
Look, he might go on and do whatever he's doing, but like for me, he's got to do it first.
Yeah.
He's got to do it consistently. That's why we call top players top, because they consistently do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway. So, guys, don't forget again, 28th of October, get your tickets, live show, Counter Attack Live, Izzy Iriek Pin, Gab Zakiwani, Carlton Cole, and Leon McKenzie.
Brilliant. What a lineup.
Proper, imagine that.
Proper lineup. Got music going.
Got Slick on the D on the
We're gonna have
Slick on the decks.
Some
ping pong.
Some
giveaways.
Some giveaways.
What did we give away last time? We gave away books, football tops. Man. Anyway.
Yeah, we got some tops as well.
But yeah, guys, remember, keep liking, subscribing, sharing. Gotta go because we got Big Man Use and Gina.
Yeah.
Just Gene.
Yeah, they're on the back there.
Look, the camera's there, look. This is their studio. They've taken over, bro. So get me. They'll be here after the ad break. No, I'm joking. There's no ad break. But yeah, guys, until next time, we're out.
Easy.